UFC Fight Night Bautista versus Oliveira will be this Sunday, Saturday, or whatever it is for you. And it's a pretty decent fight card compared to like the past two pay-per-view. In my opinion, he has better names and more fun matchups. So let's start with the... Where's my fucking mouse? Let's start with the card. So this card starts with a nothing burger that I don't care, which is like hot woman versus lesbian. So the problem is with this is that usually I would go with Segula by decision, but is the problem with like women MMA in general, as we all know about this. Usually the hot woman loses to the lesbian. Like that's a rule. So but Claudia Segula it's just it knows how to fight and to throw punches, but can she beat the lesbian? Who knows? We will see. Next fight. Next fight we have Marungu versus the Patchy Mix Destroyer. So now listen, I was thinking about this fight. To me, it's pretty simple. Furov, this guy, like knows how to throw punches, but it's more like of a counter puncher. That's how he beat Nakamura. But Nakamura was being an idiot and not shooting for takedowns and not grappling against Gafurov, right? So I would say if which Bristol Yakub, our father, our all-loving father Yakub, shoots for takedowns, he should win the decision against Gafurov, because Gafurov is pretty mid, but it's good punches. So he's not fighting, Patchy Mix that cannot punch at all, but it's to save his life. So, but I will with Rich Lex by decision using the grappling and his better kicks. It's more like volume heavy. Gafurov is just like is a counter puncher. He cannot handle volume a lot, and he kicks a lot. So he's a boxer. He stands there just looking at you and waiting for you to punch. So next fight. This is a tough one, even if it's like obvious, right? The reason to why it's a tough one is because Wang, even though she's a good kickboxer and knows how to punch, like she's like a teenage boy. Like if I wanted to give you what Kong Wang or Wang Kong is, he's a teenage boy compared to the other women, i.e. she knows how to throw punches and kicks and whatever. The problem is that she has no head movement. That's a problem. She doesn't move ahead. He doesn't know how to move ahead. The problem with Eduardo Mora that she sucks. Problem is that she's bigger than Wang Kong. Wang Kong is pretty lean and looks like a teenage boy. Logically speaking, Wang Kong should win a decision by just chopping the leg. Like she sucks at punching, and Wang Kong like goes for the body shots and stuff like that. She just like throws standing hammer fists, and the punches just fall off. Like it's terrible. The last fight she fought in Mr. Mora, she fought Murphy, 50-year-old woman, right? Ron Murphy, she fought like a grandma out there. No, stop doing that to me. So I think Wang Kong should win by decision easily by striking her, but don't be surprised by a KO like her getting rocked, because she doesn't move her head at all. So she could be caught by like a head kick or something again, because she doesn't move, man. She doesn't move at all. So that's pretty sad. Javi Bashra versus Saeed Magnav was being cancelled. Now it's Javi Bashra versus random looking Mexican that looks a lot Italian, and his name is Gianni. So we got Gianni Vasquez. I don't know who he is, but I look at his record, and he has 2 wins against the same guy by KO in the second round. So I cannot trust that promotion. It doesn't seem like a good promotion at all. So I don't know. I really don't know. I would just go with Bashra in that case. But I don't know. I don't know the guy. I watched some of his fights. He just doesn't look high level. So let's move on. I would pick Bashra by decision against that Johnny guy. So guys, this is a crafty pick of mine. which I don't think is popular, right? Yeah, it's not. Most people picking Bruno Brazil. Like, listen, the reason to why I'm picking Souza instead of Bruno Brazil is because Bruno Brazil literally fought the shortest woman of all time, Ming Shi, which is like a doctor, and that fights and got a head kick KO by fluke because she was losing the whole fight. And midget Ming Shi was held in against the cage Bruno Brazil. That's how weak she is. She's getting held by a midget against the cage. And her striking is pretty mediocre. I don't like it. Kathleen Souza, even though she's fucking dog shit, she's a lesbian woman. She's a lesbian Brazilian woman, whereas Bruno Brazil is like a normal woman. But she's a Brazilian woman. So Bruno Brazil could have struck her, but I cannot trust her. I cannot trust Bruno Brazil to win fights against someone that has power. Compared to, she has no power. Like, she fucking or farms a lot. She flicks kicks, flips jabs. She's not really that strong. Beating up Molly McCann is not impressive to me. So I think Souza will win by decision just because she's stronger than Bruno Brazil. That's it. Is a new fight. Alright. There you go. I don't even look who he is. Who is he? Who did he lose to? Yuck. Oh. I don't know who he is, but what the fuck? Who is this guy? Why is he here? Oh, who cares? Moving along. Good night, Alex Morono. You suck. Alex Morono fights like he's holding a Wii remote at all times. When he's like with his lead hand forward, looks like he's holding a Wii in his hands. So yeah, Donald Donchenko is gonna fucking smoke him. Morono cannot fight at all. He's too weak. He looks like he's in a vegan diet for the last 10 years. He doesn't even care. He's more like a coach now, so the fight game is not for him anymore. He's just weak, has no testosterone left in his body. He's done. He does no damage, you know what I mean? He just flicks his jab while holding his Wii remote. Like, it's dog shit. There's not even analysis. Alex Morono is super uber washed. So now we got Justin Jacoby versus Julius Walker. So let me explain this to you. This pick's pretty simple. Besides Jacoby being just a better striker overall and a better fighter overall, it's pretty simple. Let's look here. He beat Rafael Quequera by decision. If you don't know who Rafael Quequera is, he's the worst fighter in the roster, and every other fighter KO'd him in 1 minute or less. So yeah, Jacoby's gonna smoke him. You can go round one, but Jacoby's kind of slow in the first round, in my opinion. So it's kind of a slower fighter that builds up over time. He has pretty decent KO. Like, he lost to Reyes, kind of, no good. But losing to Alonzo Manifield by close decision is not that bad. You know, it's bad, but it's not that bad. Julius Walker lost against him, but by split. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Justin Jacoby is just a better striker, more strong. It's just better. It's just better. Having a terrible fight one time doesn't make you just dog shit. Like, he took Rafael Quequera to a decision. That's unacceptable. You should KO in 1 minute. Yuri Matsumoto versus Fari Bashara. Like, Bashara bros, even the other one, like, I could see like the other bros losing as well because they have no power at all. They have just flimsy arms. It's really just no power, no pop. They just go around, flick jabs, and it's just, the fight against Chris Gutierrez was just terrible. And Chris Gutierrez always makes fights boring, and Bashara is just a boring merchant. And this is how it is, you know. He's good, right? He can outpoint you. But I think Matsumoto has more of a finishing potential than Bashara. And so by having that like little more finishing potential, even though he just went to a split decision against Miles Jones, that doesn't matter. To me, fighter Bashara just flicks jabs at range. And he could win. I don't know. I actually don't know. Like, I'm thinking about it, I think I should win, right? It should be obvious. But to me, Matsumoto just the finishing potential and the has the power advantage. Is a smaller cage as well. We want to make this clear as well. It's a smaller cage, so I think Jin Matsumoto would like benefit from a smaller cage. The Pasha is so bad. I don't want to pick him. I refuse. Jin Matsumoto by decision, by like I'll grapple him or something, pushing against the cage or whatever. This is just sad. Barrio is gonna get KO in 1 round. Oliveira is getting better. His boxing is getting better. I don't know. Like, Shot a Bullet to me is fucking dog shit. It's one of the worst fight of all time, even though Oliveira actually lost to him. It's just because he couldn't understand how to fight him properly. That's what it was. Like, to fight Shot a Bullet, you just need to push him against the cage. And he was doing it. He was taking it down, doing like the Mulkun special against the cage, which was really good. But he just didn't understand the game. His footwork is pretty bad. At least in those fights, like he was just not able to cut the cage really well. So I'm just gonna pick Oliveira by KO round 1. That's weird to pick, you know. I think it's a safe pick. Gentle Almeida versus Rizian Kuniev. Gentle Almeida could just magic grapple him, but I think Rizian Kuniev has decent takedown defense. Like, he's not the greatest, but it's decent takedown defense, better than Volkov. Volkov is too tall, too lanky, it's easy to take down. So I think Rizian Kuniev just better boxing. He was outboxing Cortez Blades, so Almeida doesn't punch. So I could just see him just doing damage and then get taken down and doing some damage in there and just winning by decision. So Rizian Kuniev by decision on damage. So Amir Albazi versus Kyoji Horiguchi. Kyoji Horiguchi is gonna murder Amir Albazi. Not even close. The best winner of Amir Albazi is a robbery against Karakara France. Amir Albazi has been out because of a back injury or something like that. He got beat up by cardio kickboxing Moreno. Kyoji's gonna murder him. That's it. He's faster. He's a better grappler in my opinion. He's a better striker overall. It's just too much. It's too much. Just he's on another level compared to Amir Albazi. Amir Albazi is just a merchant of losing. I don't care. Oh wow, Costa. Wow. 3 years ago, guys. I don't care. He fought Karakara France. When he fights the elite, he's cooked. He got beat up by Brandon Moreno. I don't care. If you get beat up by Brandon Moreno now, you're cooked. He does cardio kickboxing. He's not the same Brandon Moreno it was before. So now the main event. So Horiguchi by KO submission. He's just gonna beat him. It's just too much. His footwork's too good. His controls the space between you and him. It's too fast. It's too good. So this fight, I have to say it, is gonna be a beat up by Oliveira in the later rounds, because I thought about this and you think about it, like, oh wow, Bautista is gonna beat up Oliveira because Oliveira has no defense. He has literally no head defense, hands down, walking you towards you. Mario Bautista is just better footwork and better boxing, right? But the reason why I thought that is because I remember Mario Bautista by his patch mix performance. I didn't take the Nurmagomedov fight, the Umar fight, because it was just Umar just shooting for takedowns, being a bitch. So that's what it was. But if you watch the other Mario fights, Mario has terrible boxing. He was good against Pachimix because Pachimix didn't move at all. He just stood there taking punches from Mario Bautista, no counters, no anything, no moving at all, no pressure, standing there getting beat up. So if you look at the other fights against like Risuke Simone or something like that, Mario Bautista does just punch and fall over. And the difference is that Oliveira has power, has heart. He just doesn't give a fuck. He can fight with like a broken rib, a broken foot. Doesn't care. He will keep coming at you, keep punching you, keep pressuring you. It's not even close, in my opinion. Mario Bautista has okay boxing, but it's not good enough. It's just not good enough against Oliveira. Oliveira just, like, even though his strikes are kind of bad and his footwork, he's not able to cut the cage that well all the time. People can run away from their left. He's not able to cut people on the left. But he's more wild. He has good. Oliveira has the ability to out grapple Mario Bautista. I think Oliveira has a decent grappling game, has good takedowns. So you could just hold him down for a while here and there and win rounds by minutes by just out grappling him and having control time plus strikes. I think Oliveira has more tools than Mario Bautista. That's what I want to say. Mario Bautista just punches and a step in knee that it throws to counter like a dip, like it did to Umar. Like it throws punches, it fakes a head kick, and people try to duck or fake a jab or a right hand, depends. And people duck to their left or the right, and he step in and it's the body or the head, right? So it's kind of like a weird attack. Oliveira doesn't move his head, so it doesn't work. So Oliveira will out grapple him, I think, or just KO him outright. Like, even though he's unorthodox and weird, I have the feeling we just KO him. Because Mario Bautista has nothing that special, in my opinion. There's nothing like, wow. Besides, what I say about Mario is that he's consistent in fights. He always goes for like the game plan, I would say. He never just gets discouraged in any way. But Oliveira just never cares. He just comes at you and just wants to win and wants to beat you up no matter what. So I have Oliveira by KO. Like by finish. If I could put finish, I would put finish. By finish, I would say. I think it breaks him later in the rounds. Even though we haven't seen Oliveira in the later rounds, but I've seen him just, even though he's tired and just gassing, he still comes at you, he still fights even with a broken rib. He just keeps going. He doesn't care. So, and I think Mario Bautista is easy to like. He's good, he's consistent, but if you come at him, he just gets demoralized in a certain way, and he tries to get back into his flow. But Oliveira is just such a pressure fighter and such an animal that I think he would just break him in the later rounds. So yeah, Oliveira by KO. Thank you, and have a good day. And maybe I will live stream this. Maybe, I don't know. Bye bye.